This is a review of the NVIDIA Shield new remote. On Amazon, it's got over 5,000 five-star reviews. It does look like a beauty. It comes in very professional looking package, and the remote itself looks sturdy, and it's smaller than it looks on the website. If you're familiar with the one that originally came with the NVIDIA Shield, the flat little square one, this looks like already that it's heads and shoulders above it. Now, it's a little pricey. You can buy some of the aftermarket remotes, and I had bought one, and it was a Bluetooth enabled. It was like 12, 13 bucks, and it lasted for a little while, but then it stopped pairing. I could not get it to work. And then so I went back to the little skinny remote, and then I spilled some water on it. Now I'm out of luck. So I went ahead and just bit the bullet and spent it was $29.99 on Amazon, and then with tax and everything, it was like 32 bucks. But this thing definitely feels in your hand. It feels super sturdy. And as you can already see, it's easy to hold. So that is a good design. One of the biggest complaints with the original remote was it was hard to hold and it kind of slip out of your hand. And all of the buttons are tactile buttons, and they're all supposed to be backlit. So we're gonna go take a look at that now. The remote control already comes with batteries installed. They're 2 AAA batteries, they're Duracell. So you don't need to do anything, just turn on your Shield and then hold down the middle button here. And once you hold that down for a few seconds, it'll turn on, and then it will automatically pair. Then you might want to go into settings and update the firmware on it. After you update the firmware, you can go in there and there's all kinds of options that you can perform on the buttons. So which is really cool. You can have it see how when the backlit lights come on when you pick it up, you can turn that on. You can set the brightness of the buttons. You can set how long the buttons stay on. So right now it's set to 2 seconds. But if you move it or press a button, it comes back on. You can turn them off. You have all kinds of options in there. One of the things that a lot of people were wondering is if on the Netflix button, if you could change that or repurpose that. It doesn't look like there's any way to do that just with the options as they currently are. There is a program you can download called Button Mapper, and you can get that off the Google Play Store on your Shield. And then once you get that, then you can go in and remap the buttons. I think you have to turn on accessibility, but pretty easy. So I would say definitely a beautiful remote. It feels real sturdy in your hand. I'm a lot happier with this than with the original remote. I think they listened to what people wanted. It looks like this one's a hit, and they've knocked this one out of the park. If you do need to change the batteries, I don't know if you could see this, there's a little clip right there, at the very top of the remote. See the top, you'll see a little button. If you press on that, and then you just slide this whole piece back. So you just press on it and slide it. Let's see if we can do it. It's a little hard. There you go. And then once you slide it back, it just comes off like that. And then there's the 2 batteries we were talking about, the 2 AAA. And when you put it, you just put it back on, and then you can make sure it's all in on the little things, and then slide it forward. One time when I was messing with it, I slid it forward, and this didn't go into the groove, and it kind of was had a gap right there. But it looks good now. Solid, beautiful remote. I'm very happy with it. If you have any questions or anything, leave them below. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. If you get one of these, I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts on this.